Welcome back as we continue week 3 with the Wudang Way tutorials. This week going over Gongbu bow stance. We've already introduced it and gone over the basic drill. Now we're going to combine it with what we've learned last week. And actually these two movements are going to be the start of our basic fist form, our Jibentran, the first style that you will learn when you come to Wudang. You don't need much space to practice this. The old metaphor is that you need about as much space as it takes for an ox to lay down. So if you have an ox, you can go outside and practice there, but if not, your living room is okay, or your driveway, something small is not so bad. So to get right into the movement, the first thing we're going to do is just break down into the standing basics that we did last week. We're going to sink down, lifting the left leg. Then we're going to step out on the heel, keeping the eyes forward, turn back, hands on the waist, a little elevated on the hip, not on the legs. Remember these details. Then we're just going to punch forward with the right, punch forward with the left, then twist the body to the left, turning on the right foot. Punching the right hand horizontal and flat. Be careful of keeping your knuckles slightly up. We want to emphasize the fact that when we punch, we're punching with the top two knuckles of the index and the middle finger, and we're not punching with the flat of the fist. A really common mistake is to actually get it here and have the emphasis on these knuckles to where you crook your wrist. We want to make sure the wrist is kind of rounded and flat, okay? So keep that detail in mind when we're in our Gongbu. Okay, straight out. Then from here, we're going to just pivot back, mabu blocking, slightly off center, and then pivot to the right, punching straight. Okay? So we can just repeat that, going through it like a set. 1, right hand. 2, left hand. 3, and 4. Then we return to center. Okay? Then we can do closing, nice and relaxed. And then we have the combination of mabu and gongbu on the left and the right. For this basic, again, this is the opening for our Jibentran set. A really good one to kind of just get some power. You can emphasize the striking and the breathing, like we did with our mabu basics, and trying to get the timing really clear, to where as soon as the arm's straight, the leg's straight. Okay? So we can go slow and get a good body pattern, but we can also speed it up and get more clear. So again, now we've kind of combined some of the basics, and hopefully you're starting to see the workings of how we can mix some of these basics together and make forms, make different patterns, and we'll get into some different movements as we move forward on ways that you can put this together. But really make sure that you're practicing mabu and gongbu the most, because again, these are going to be in every form that we do. So make sure you keep all these basics connected, make sure you keep practicing them. In tomorrow's video, we're going to be going over the moving basics and going through the last step in the Gongbu basics set week. And then next week's we're going to be going into more advanced sequences, more advanced patterns, a few more stances we still have left to cover. So stay tuned and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to hit subscribe, check out all the information underneath. There you can navigate to the Ways of Wudang Patreon account. And by becoming a Patreon, you can get access to all the main channel resources around martial arts, Taoist philosophy, even Chinese music, and group classes, live streams, one-on-one courses, and a bunch of other stuff as well. So I hope you'll go check that out, and I hope to see you there. Once more, thank you for all your support. We'll see you in the next video.